Okay, welcome to Driving an EV in the UK. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It would be so nice of you. So, with that, we are looking today at number plates. Now, when it comes to changing your car number plates for a private reg, is what it's called when it's not in the standard format, 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 characters, and you get something else, then having it put onto your car, you have to change your current number plates for the number plates that you have bought. Now, as we looked at getting some private number plates. The DVLA part was 3 pages online, firstly putting the new number plate, what it was in, but then we have questions about your old number plate after that, which is a little confusing because although the first bit says your new number plate, the ones after that, when they want code numbers which come from your reg documents, you need to have your old reg documents because you need to take the 16-digit number off it and put that into the system. So it's not as straightforward if you don't have them. But after 3 pages, we had that bit done. Of course, your MOT is on the vehicle, so it doesn't matter what its registration number is, and anything like road tax, if you have some, will automatically go to the new vehicle because it's all the same system. The only thing that doesn't is your insurance. Now, with this, I decided it would be easier not to change number plates halfway through your policy, because what normally happens with that is that you get charged an admin fee for doing it. So I thought, well, isn't it going to be easier just taking the policy out on the transfer day of when my old insurance ends and the new one starts, because then we can swap over the registration number and put the new one in straight away. Now, this didn't go to plan because, one, something that you don't get told about the DVLA is that although it gets onto their system straight away and changes to whatever your thing is, nobody can see it for up to a week. So an insurance company cannot see your new number plate for about 7 days. If they go to the site, it just doesn't recognize it and doesn't accept it onto the system. The only way to get your number plate that you just registered onto the insurance company's website is to phone them up, because then it doesn't actually go to have a look. You've given them the number plate and they manually put it in. So therefore you don't get the error, which is a right pain and something that I didn't realise happened. So with that, I also ended up getting a little screwed on the insurance again, because I left it to the transfer date, they refused to honour their quote that they gave a couple of weeks ago, even though I've always thought that the quotes were valid for a month. They obviously now are not valid. They're only valid till midnight on that day. So if I'd accepted the quote in a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, or even 2 days ago, I would have got that price, but then I would have to have got in contact with them to change the reg. So you end up that they find a way to get the money out of you one way or the other. So I phoned the DVLA when I wasn't able to get the new registration number to give me a quote on insurance, for them to tell me it takes a week to get onto the system, and the only way for you to get your car new registration number with the insurance, who use your car registration number as identifying the car and not the VIN number, then you have to phone them. So all of this messing about, and then when you go into the insurance, I had an insurance company who wanted to charge me £70 more than they quoted me because it was a private number plate with 5 digits and not 6. And I'm going, but that makes no difference. It is the car you're insuring, not whatever the value of the number plate is, because if the car is total, then I would just take the number plate off the car anyway. So therefore the number plate has 0 value, and if the number plates get damaged, then you just go and get some replacements for 12 quid. So they couldn't really explain why it should be more expensive for a car with a private number plate to have a private number plate and make your policy more expensive. So I managed to find one that would, but it still cost me more than the previous quote that I'd had a couple of weeks ago for what my policy amount was. Just because I'd left it till the last day, because I thought the last day was better for them than for anyone else. Don't bother. Change your plates whenever you like. Just then get in touch with your insurer and just tell them you've changed the plates. Yeah, you'll have the admin fee, but that's a lot cheaper than doing what I did, which I thought would be easier and cheaper, because I thought that the guarantee quote that they'd give me would have been valid, and they decided it wasn't valid. So that was immensely complicated. Not only that, but you also then have to change your number plates on the car. I removed the number plates, which one of the screws was immensely stuck in place, so that was a bit of a force and a faff to get off, and I put the new number plate, but I also put silver surround. You'll see that because I will show you at some point that the front number plate, I removed the extender bar, the bit of plastic that they put the number plates on, because I put the new number plate silver pit on, which levels off. But when I attached that, the little screw behind has a little bump, so at one corner of my number plate it isn't as stuck down, because I've physically used tape, double-sided car tape, to put the number plate in place, so I didn't need any screws. Now take this, they suggest using 3 or 4 little short lengths. I have done complete lengths, top and bottom, and in the middle and at the sides, so virtually the whole of the number plate at the back is that sticky stuff, so hopefully it won't go off. But one corner has a little bend to it and it's not sticking properly onto the car, so I have to see about putting a bit more and trying to get that to stick down a bit more, but the rest of it's in place, but just one corner. That didn't take as much. Telling companies like your breakdown company that you have a different registration number, I've sent them an email, is something else that you don't always get told about doing. So in order, you go to the DVLA, you change your number, you go to your insurance, you tell them your car has a new number, you put the new number plates on. Now if you take it, I couldn't get EV number plates because the number plates weren't on an EV car when I requested them, so I would only be able to buy them today, the day I changed it, so therefore I would have paid more for the number plates. If I had done that, it probably would have cost us like £30 odd instead of 12. After that, you have, if you have a loan on the car and you're paying it off, then you need to inform them. Now mine said that I need to take a photograph of the new document that comes, that isn't due to come for another 3 to 5 days, and send them a picture of that to their thing, so therefore they can change the details. They won't just take my word that there's a new number plate on that car, but I have to send them proof that there's a new number plate, and the document will show the old number plate and the new number plate. So that's for your loan company. Need to find out if you have a loan that you need to inform them that the car has a different registration number. After that, you have your breakdown cover, which could be either phoning them or sending them an email. And once again, I couldn't make the change on their online system because my number plate isn't valid technically that they can look at, so therefore they can't then know that it's a different number plate. So there is more than just getting the number plate and telling it here and sticking it on a car. There is more to that. And if you don't tell your insurance company that you put a new number plate on, then it could invalidate your number. So, with that, we'll show a bit more of the number plate and anything along their lines at some other time. Right now, all fun and problems. So, with that, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.